Only 1% can solve this. Where is the Statue of Liberty located? New York. Which landmark is in South Dakota? Mount Rushmore. Which city has the Golden Gate Bridge? San Francisco. Where is the White House located? Washington, D.C. Which landmark is in Arizona? Grand Canyon. Where is the Space Needle? Seattle. Which landmark is a giant arch? Gateway Arch. Where is Times Square located? New York City. Which landmark is in Las Vegas? The Strip. Where is the Hollywood sign? Los Angeles. Which landmark is in Philadelphia? Liberty Bell. Which landmark is known for presidents' faces? Mount Rushmore. Where is the Empire State Building? New York. Which landmark is between USA and Canada? Niagara Falls. Which landmark is in Texas? The Alamo. What landmark is in Yellowstone? Old Faithful. Where is the Pentagon located? Virginia. Where is Alcatraz Island? San Francisco. Which landmark is known for a giant dam? Hoover Dam. Which landmark is the tallest in the U.S.? One World Trade Center. Where is the Capitol building? Washington, D.C. Which landmark is in Florida? Mount Rushmore. Where is the Brooklyn Bridge? New York. Which landmark is known for geysers? Niagara Falls. Where is the Great Salt Lake? Utah. Where is the Gateway Arch? St. Louis. What city has the Bellagio fountains? Las Vegas. Which landmark is in Hawaii? Pearl Harbor. Where is the Sears Willis Tower? Chicago. Where is the Great Smoky Mountains? Tennessee. Where is the Rock Roll Hall of Fame? Cleveland. Where is Pike Place Market? Seattle. Where is the Four Corners Monument? Southwest. Where is Yosemite National Park? California. Where is Mount Whitney? California. Where is the Smithsonian Museum? Washington, D.C. Where is the Mall of America? Minnesota. Where is Bryce Canyon? Utah. Where is the Red Rock Canyon? Nevada. Where is the Badlands National Park? South Dakota. Out of 30 questions, how many did you get right? Share your score in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more fun quiz videos.